Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. So here is Bryce Harper. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side, hard hit. To first, out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson next up for the Blue Jays.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hat. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Jimenez toss to second, and that's 2. Here's Kyle Tucker.
I think 4, 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's what
reaching down makes the catch. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Anthony Santander at the plate. Now he steps off to reset. Ohtani back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And inside. Ball 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One ball,
Vladimir
no strike.
Guerrero Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Santander gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one the other way. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 8th, the third
Jackson
baseman,
Holliday
7,
next up for the Blue Jays.
Holliday.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Alejandro Kirk.
In the dirt. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Here's the tag, and he's out. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. That one missed. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Up the middle, Henderson. Tosses to first. He's out. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. On the ground. Jimenez throw to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. And it finds its way through for a hit. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. In there safely.
A couple of singles back-to-back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Henderson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Bush makes the catch. And there's one away. And now, Anthony Santander. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 3-zip. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Throws across the diamond, and Guerrero is set. Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Miguel Amaya. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho makes the grab, one down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Handles, throws to first, and Swanson is set down. Ian Happ, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. The changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
On the ground right side, fires over to Bellinger. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And the batter is George Springer. In the air out towards right center. Tucker sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holliday next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. He's out. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
In the dirt, but kept close. Chisholm over at second. Tucker on at first with nobody out. Nice stop. The feed for one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. Grounder might be two. Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Michael Busch getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Michael Busch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses there. And a count even 1-1. Good job to fight that one off. The Cubbies trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ohtani back to work. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Jimenez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. And there's a ball. In the air, center field. That's out number 2. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The left fielder,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just off the inside edge.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Next offering is in for a strike. Amaya on at first, nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Swanson digs in. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a foul straight back. This one in the air. And there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Fought off foul. The Cubs down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Now pitching for
Jordan Wicks takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
One ball,
Vladdy
no strike.
in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Now there's one away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he breaks his bat. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. Hit right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down. Cody Bellinger digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Varsho moving under it. He's got it, and there's two away. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw. Save. Kirk down to first with it. That completes the strikeout inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong puts it away for the out. So up next, Andres Jimenez.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone into the home run basket. So he just clears the wall. It's 4-2. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. That's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That one hammered center field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 6-2. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
To third, Chisholm. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. 2 on 1 out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Varsho off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
2 strikes.
Line drive, knocks it down.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And that one wrapped foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Kevin Alcantara. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swinging a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
2
left
on
fielder.
with 1 out.
Yeah.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 25.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And next for the Cubs, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Aboard, 2 outs. Jazz goes down on strikes. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Now pitching for
so
the
they
Cubs,
bring on the veteran, Caleb Thielbar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. In the air, left field. Happ hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Number 30.
2 down, bases empty. And here comes Bellinger. First pitch, and he just misses. And it's fouled away. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Santander makes the play, and it's out. All set to start the 9th in this one. So Harper stands in. Thielbar back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. In the air, right field. Tucker pulls it in on the run, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 57.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And a foul ball. Harper at third. Henderson at first. 1 gone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, George Springer.
Yeah.
Check swing, and he went.
0-1.
Strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson throws to first, and that's the third out. So bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Mike.
Bush. The second baseman, Michael Bush. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs,
number 6,
Matt Shaw.
Now plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
No balls. 1 strike.
The 0-1.
No.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
No pitch signaled now, and a balk is being called. That one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That's to third, and it gets by him. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for the
Pete
Cubs,
Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one ripped. Varsho on the move. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The run scores from third. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3. In this one.
Now pitching for Toronto,
Garcia, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the
That's
Dominican.
the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Garcia is just one strike away.
No, that's up.
Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Berrios with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. 1.